Hey guys! I'm not sure if you guys can see me yet, but we're in the future actually.
No. Hey, welcome to another episode of GFW Trains.
We're talking about everything, but mostly trains.
Running trains with friends. That means you guys, right, George?
Yeah!
I'm Wally.
I'm George, also known as GFW Trains.
Welcome to a live stream. And it's
Fast Friday, which means
Fast Friday.
trains go fast.
Right
very
on.
Fast. And, yeah.
Woohoo! We got some good races tonight, George. What do you got on deck to race? Well, first off, we got some trains that we're racing. It's not just
Locomotives.
locomotives. We're actually racing some trains today.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
For those of you who didn't see it, over here on the other side, we have George's train just came uncoupled. Just one of those things, that as soon as people are looking at it, comes off the track. So anyway, welcome to everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I know that I am. Having a good time here, ready for some train races, ready to talk some trains.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll come back over here, George. So what are we running today, George?
So I'm running my big boy with my Union Pacific 18-inch passenger cars made by Lionel. And the big boy is the Lionel's first-gen big boy, which is, honestly, in my opinion, probably the toughest of them all, yeah, so I'm running that with the 18-inch. I got a full set of them, including the sound car and the extra 2-pack with the RPO.
All right, it keeps coming uncoupled over there. You have to get a orthodontist. An orthodontist.
They're not uncoupling, like the.
So oh, wouldn't you know it? Sorry about the bit rate. Looks like we're getting some of the problems that we had last week coming back. I'm gonna go upstairs. Well, no, actually, just hang with us. It'll come back. Frustrating down here. I'm gonna try one thing here real quick. George, why don't you come over here?
Whoa. Can you still see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'll tell you that on the inside track I'm running my grandpa's actually Proto 3 Monon F units with the passenger set. And we did have the RPO car to go with it, but the car we put it away so it fit on the station track. So yeah, that's why it's not in right now. And yeah, so but yeah, so that's what we got going on both tracks too. And then for the races, we got some pretty neat stuff for you today as well. Got some pretty cool races, and excited to share those with you guys. That's for sure.
It's like we never run trains on our track here. All right. So hey, George, got some good news for you.
What's that?
Come over here and I'll tell you in just a second.
Anyway, what?
There we go. 2 train shows coming up.
Really? What's the second one?
2 train shows.
The first one, but I don't know the second one.
Well, the first one we're not going to be able to go to, but we were talking about it a little bit a while back, and that was the one that's in Atlanta, Indiana. For all of you people that are out there watching in Indiana, went out at Mr. Muffin's trains in Atlanta, Indiana. So yeah, it should be good for those people and for us, George. We've got one coming up in Addison, TCA meet.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
We're gonna have it's gonna be a parking lot meet. People
really? That's gonna
drive up, open up the trunks, keep social distance.
That's gonna bring Mad DuPage vibes.
Yeah. So I got a challenge for you, George. Actually, I'm gonna bring this challenge up a little bit later. But before I bring up the challenge, I'm gonna see who's here in the stream, George.
Alrighty.
So thanks everybody for hanging with our rocky start this morning, or this afternoon. Right. So let's see here. We got SC Railroad Videography in the house saying, "Hey GFW."
Hey, how's it going?
Anfield Road Layout in the Loft saying, "Hey GFW Trains." That's a boy. James Trains saying hi. Says I finally got my Fast Friday shirt with Fast written in Sharpie.
Nice.
I want to get one of those shirts. Tim's Trains in the house. Good to see you, Tim. Amy Postma's in the house. Good to see you. Let's see here. Katrina Burness is here saying howdy. Burnsy's O-scale model trains in the house. You're with us right now. We've gone pixelized. I have no flipping idea why. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to the cable company and see what the heck's going on here. So hang with us. We'll be back. It's like you're playing Nintendo. So,
yeah, it's like Tetris, like whenever the screen goes like all the way brown and then it goes into the
right. So hang with us. We'll get back with some it's not because we're in the basement like it was way back in the day. It's because of the way that the YouTube is, or not YouTube, but the internet quality right now. But hey, rock and roll. So Darius's Trains and Things here. Good to see you, Darius. Phoenix. I think we've seen that. Did we see Darius's Trains and Things before, George?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, Darius, welcome to the stream. Phoenix, welcome to the stream. We got our man Stephen Cofro in the house. Good to see you, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen, how's it going?
Thanks for coming by. Let's see here. Phoenix says he sprained his toe today. Well, hopefully that worked out.
That's gonna suck.
Yep. Hang with us on the pixelization. 716 Rail Fan says, "Hey, happy Friday, made it." Amy wants to know how you doing, GFW.
Good, I'm doing good. Today is Friday, so I think we're all ready for the weekend, and then next week I'm super excited too because we're getting off a day early.
Dang, Jordan got an extra day off.
5-day weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait. Oh no, I think that's 2 weekends from now. Never mind, I'm sorry, I lied. But yeah.
And that's the weekend of the train show.
Double bonus.
Right on. Let's see here. Amy Postman wants to know if that's an F7 back there, George.
The Santa Fe ones are F3s, and I think the Monad ones are F3s as well. I don't think we have any F7s out right now. Do we even have any F7s?
No.
So I think we only have F3s, but yeah.
So let's see here. Tim's Trains, hey, like the new siding. We were wondering who was going to be the first person.
We made a bet, and I bet that you would guess it.
Yep, he's got that going on. So Steven's back. Katrina saying, "Hey, Fast Friday. And Godot's 50s Dotowich says, "Hi from Buffalo, George."
Hello. Buffalo where?
New York.
Oh, New York. That's cool.
Nicholas Schnee's in the house. Because I have a massive bruise on my arm because I got caught in a hailstorm.
I think everybody's getting hurt.
Everybody's getting hurt. Well, hopefully we're not going to get hurt. George, can you shut down that the sounds on the... There we go. That's much better. Much better. Mom's checking in and she's saying we're not using the Wi-Fi. Well, hey, can you do me a favor, Mom? Can you give the old Crapcast or Comcast, give Crapcast a call and ask them why the heck our $120 internet is getting all grainy on us. And then tell them that they want to deal with you and they don't want to deal with me right now. That'd be great. So Nicholas Schnee is asking what software we use. We use
OBS.
The OBS.
OBS software.
Yep. And it's not necessarily software. It's the I don't know.
The internet.
It's the internet.
And it's not just us too. I've been talking to everybody, or a lot of people at school, and they said that they're not getting good internet as well. So I don't know. Might
Yep.
be the internet plague of 2020.
Well, we got Crapcast and Crap Mobile for our. Alrighty. So 716 Fate Rail fan says, I'm baking cookies right now and watching Fast Friday. Like, seriously, what can be better? That I agree with. Cookies, Fast Friday, bam. Oh, I got it. I know what could be better than that, George.
What?
Cookies delivered to you on a train that's being raced on Fast Friday.
Like in gosh.
Joe
what's it?
McDonald's.
Yeah. Dang, like have a flat car full of cookies, and like the winner gets all the cookies, all the cake.
Nice. Well, 716 Rail fan, I'm jealous because that sounds great. There we go. Crapcast. I thought that it was just a one-time thing after our internet, thing. What went on with our internet last week. But, yeah. So, Anfield Layout in the Lawn says, hi, GFW Trains. Ben's Train says, hey, guys. Robert Searcy's in the house saying, good evening, George. Good evening, Wally. Good evening, everybody. D. Klinger's here. Good to see all of our friends. As you're coming in, do us a favor, smash that thumbs up button if you would. I was too embarrassed to even ask for that last week with all the pixelization that we had. And looks like we're rolling in that same way this week. So, again, please bear with us. It'll fade in and out. I'll make a few phone calls between this Sunday or this Friday and next Friday, and hopefully I won't have that issue.
Situated.
Yep. So, bench strings, I can remember. Is York still canceled? I think it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the one in the spring though, they're on the fence about it, I think too. But I don't know. Just judging how everything's gone so far, I don't have too high of hopes for it.
Yeah. So hey, I've got a not necessarily a new one around, but a new one that we don't necessarily see on the stream. One of my favorites. I would watch him at work from time to time when he was doing his live stream from his truck. Container Man 68's in the house, George.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
he is an OG.
He is an OG right there. Yep, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Amy Postma, same again. Hey, hi, GFW. Robert Tierney says, hey, Wally, you added a new track. We sure did. We added a passing siding going around the back there.
Long passing siding.
So hey, you can see it a little bit. You can see it start over here, and then it ends over there with the Burlington. Actually, it ends
over by
all the way over here that you can't see.
So it ends on by the door on the outside. So by where we had the curved 072, 096 switch, and then we added another track too, a small little like industrial yard too. So that's kind of cool as well. And that's supposed to represent Yorkville, the town where we live. So we're gonna have to try and find a little grain elevator. And you said that there's one on Menards, right? That looks like the one that we have in town, if that's, or similar to the one that we have in town, if that's correct, right?
Yeah. So hopefully the mic will work a little bit better now. Somebody had said something about the audio quality. Maybe that'll fix it up. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. I can tell you this, that it's just a couple guys and a computer with the train set. That's all we are. I don't have any special knowledge on any of this stuff. Just trying to make it work. Have fun with my son, right? Sometimes we want to like pull each other's hair out, though. Like right before we went on live, everything was falling apart, right?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Stop. We had a switch back here that kept throwing, and it sounds like it's not working.
I think you left out.
Is it lighting up?
Lighting up, but it's not.
Ah! So, let's see here. LJL Rail Yards here. Good to see LJL. Amy Postma says she got Amy Postma's got braces.
Nice.
They got braces too.
First couple of weeks they will suck. Just warning you.
Do you know who's here? Angel Garcia's in the house, George.
Hey, Angel.
Or as Tim's train says, hola, Angel. I'm here.
I actually had to do a speaking test last night. It was a lot of
No.
George. You gotta say it like this.
No me gusta.
I am.
See, but yeah, that was what it was funny. Last night he was studying with his mom who speaks Spanish, and she would say, George, you have to pronounce that like this. And George would say, I am.
I was.
Yeah, yep. So Phoenix is about to run his HO layout, George. When was the last time you ran your HO lab? It's been a while, or your HO train. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I don't know. Actually probably not something I should discuss on the stream, but I don't know. I think that recently in the last couple of months, a lot of people have done a lot for me, so maybe like return the favor, or like kind of return the vibes a little bit.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know. Those might not be in the corner under the layout anymore.
So all right. Well, that's interesting. Well, LJL Rail Yard just put up something saying, hey, is it all right if I put a link to the Save the Chessie campaign in the chat? And I had a chance to look at his right there's the I had a chance to go to his website and take a look at a video that he's got on Save the Chessie. It's interesting, George. I forget what kind of engine it is. I think it's like a GP40, yeah, a GP30 or GP40. You know where it's at?
Silvis or
Silvis.
Silvis.
It's over there at Silvis.
You saw it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that one is pretty cool. They had a lot of GP30s out there, especially from the Wisconsin Central. They had a lot of Wisconsin Central.
So anyway, to bring that around, LJL, yeah, please put that link in the chat. There's a railroad in Ohio that's trying to raise some money to save it. I thought that October 31st was the last day that they could get some money together, but I'm sure that they're trying to get money to get it, fix it up, and everything like that. So,
good question though. So let's say like you donate money to a foundation, right, and they're not able to reach their goal. What happens? Do they just keep the money and then put it towards something else?
Yeah, they usually or give it to somebody else to do something.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Yep. Hey, Dennis P says hello from Aiden the Train Master and his dad in New Jersey. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Get him a whistle here. We're having some trouble with our audio, so we gotta tone down the whistle. Tone down the whistle. George is running his favorite 4006 over here, 4006.
That's right.
So, getting the whistle on that train there.
It's a speed demon of the big boys.
Yep. Speed demon of the big boys, right? So he's got to keep an eye on that one too. So Amy says, I'd love to give you guys an Erie triplets for your layout. But George has been coming into his own on that Erie triplets.
I kind of have a soft spot for it.
Yeah.
I know I can't afford one, but yeah. That is a really cool engine. And recently, I've been MTH PS3 steam engines, or PS2, PS3 steam engines. I've been on a hunt for one. Like,
oh yeah, what are you looking at, George?
Well, there are a couple of engines. Actually, a couple of new ones on OGR that were recently listed. But yeah, so I don't know, just because I like the we have that Rail King one, the Rail King 280, and I don't know, I just love the sounds on it, and I thought that it would be pretty cool to get a scale MTH steam engine to toy around with, and yeah, so I've been on the hunt for one, although I haven't found one in my price range, and I'm kind of moving towards other things that would benefit more of the layout, or my Christmas layout. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. And, yeah, so if anybody knows of one, just DM me on Instagram or something like that.
Get them up on the gram.
Speaking of the gram, GFW Trains has an Instagram, and if you aren't already following them, please suggest following them. I suggest following them.
Now, how can you do that, George?
By going to Instagram and then searching up GFW Trains, all lowercase, _YT. And you should find the GFW Trains Instagram. And there probably will be two. One of them is my personal Instagram, which you can follow. But the other one is the GFW Trains official Instagram. And on there, I'll mostly sometimes actually there are a couple of bloopers on there from past videos and stuff like that. Just stuff from like layouts we visit, behind the scenes a little bit, shots that aren't in GFW Trains videos, which are kind of cool. And yeah, so I've kind of run out of videos to put up there, so I think tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna have to spend a couple hours down here just filming videos for the next couple of days. But yeah.
Very cool, George. So next, you're gonna have to pass along that so I can put it in the description of our videos, George. Would that be a good idea?
Yeah.
Good. And speaking of the description below, there's a couple of things that I want to point out. First one, I always say this. One of the reasons why we did this, and we do our live streams, is my railroading is cool, right, George? It's so cool that George is gonna yawn. Look at that. Modern railroading is cool. Hang with us. We'll get through this pixelization. These pixels are brought to you by Comcast. Comcast. Internet for you. Anyway, we really enjoy the model railroading community. And we've also come to enjoy the fact that we've got a little corner of the model railroading community here on YouTube. There's a lot of neat modelers out here, and a lot of people that have some neat YouTube channels. So please, I want everybody to support each other's YouTube channels. Go check out their YouTube channels, check out their stuff. You know who's been putting up some really great stuff? I don't think I talked about how the cool stuff that he puts up enough.
Steven?
Yeah, Steven. So Steven had just had a couple locomotives that he got back from Sid's Trains.
Sid's Trains, yeah.
That got upgraded. And he's got a couple features for him on his channel right there.
Yeah, and those are actually some of them. He's got one. I think it's an LTI 4501 that he had upgraded to TMCC, which is really cool. I think it's super interesting seeing those little conventional engines upgraded to TMCC. Yeah, I forget the other one though. I think it was like a decent. No, I don't remember what other train there. You'll have to go over there to check it out. But yeah, he's got some really cool recent videos that he's been posting up, and he's also got an Instagram.
He's got the gram. I'm the only person in the world that doesn't have an Instagram, I think.
I know, man. Steven's beat you to it.
Steven! Although I'm gonna beat Grandpa, I bet.
Yeah. Well, Grandpa he was on the Discord. He's a member of the Discord.
Grandpa! Discord!
But
nice.
Yeah, but when he was over here, he was like, I'm on it, but I don't know how it works.
How do you Discord, George?
So one of these days, I'm gonna have to sit down and teach Grandpa how to work the Discord.
George, how do you Discord? So anyway, where I was going with this is that down below, Sparky 107 107's got a real good way to catalog all of the model railroaders in the community. If you haven't already, go check out that series of videos. There's 3 of them. Check them out. Do what you need to do there, and it's a great way to catalog all of this stuff. And also, as George pointed out, down in the link below is a link to the Discord. I apologize, I haven't had a chance to get out to that Discord in a while, but it's a really neat spot where people chatter back and forth about model trains. Have any questions? We've got a couple different areas where people post stuff about real trains, talk about model trains. Good times, good times.
Very good times.
So, and then lastly, I've got a link to our newest video that I put out. It's an old one with young GFW trains.
Train buds.
Train buds is actually stems from right when we decided that we were going to do a YouTube channel. And I approached George. I was like, "Hey, George, let's do a YouTube channel." He looks at me. He's like, "Duh, Dad, I already got one." So that's when George and I kind of combined forces and moved forward with GFW trains. Or actually, George just said, "Yeah, you can come along for the ride, Dad. You can come along for the ride." But anyway, the first one, we had an idea of we were going to have a train buds. And we did a backstage tour at the Walt Disney World Railroad. That was pretty neat, wasn't it, George?
Yeah, it was really cool. And that's actually got to be one of the coolest things we've done train-wise. It's amazing the stories on those engines, man. They had they went to Mexico to get or New Mexico?
No, it's like the Yucatan or something like that, wasn't it? It might have been Mexico, but they went
like a scrapyard in Mexico.
Yep.
Yeah, so they went to a scrapyard in Mexico to get these steam engines, and I think they bought 4 of them. Now there's 3 engines on the railroad, but forget how it went, but they bought them for like really, really cheap in working condition. Although they were kind of like the exterior was a little banged up and stuff like that, but they had bought them. And I think they bought them for like crazy cheap, and they bought 3 of them, and they went outside, right? And there's this 4th one, all beautifully painted. And
these are the
like
ones that run at the Walt Disney World Railroad
yes,
right now.
Yes,
they run at Walt Disney World.
Well, anyways, so they go outside. There's this beautiful steam engine out there, right? They go inside. They go, how much? The guy who's buying them, he goes, I need to have the steam engine. So he goes, how much for the steam engine? Go $400.
$400 for the steam engine.
Anyways, they go back. He pays them right on the spot. He puts his hand on the boiler. He falls right into the boiler. And apparently the whole engine had been like rusted out. And there's the primer and paint was what was keeping it together.
I love that story. So the Roger Broggie, they came back with the Roy Disney. They came back with in the Walt Disney. Those are the 3 engines that run out there. For those of you that are just joining us, we're having some internet trouble. So from time to time we go pixelized. So hang with us on the pixelization. We'll be back in just a moment on that. But anyway, getting back to down below, we've put out a video from when we went on this backstage tour there for the Walt Disney Railroad. We had a chance to go in the back lot, which was neat, where they keep all of the trains. They even keep all the monorails back there.
And, oh gosh, they had this one like experimental monorail that was really cool too. And there's another cool story too. So they were taking a picture of all the monorails and the steam engines.
This is a great story.
Transportation, all in one picture. Well, the monorails didn't want to start the morning they were going to take the picture. So what they did is they had the steam engines pull the monorails out and put the
attach ropes to them,
right?
And
literally pull the monorails out of the warehouse that they had them in,
just a hangar around out the monorail round.
Yeah, and gosh, I thought that was pretty funny, but yeah.
So good stories. For those of you who don't know, Walt Disney was quite the train man. He had a lot of trains. He modeled in the ride-on trains, not 7.5 gauge, but it's
like 1/8.
A smaller gauge, and then had a train in his backyard, and was so he loved the trains, and that kind of gave him the idea to start Disneyland. And trains run deep in the Walt Disney World lore.
Oh yeah. We go there one time too, and they had like a whole like model train set up in Epcot. Not the Garden Railroad, but they had like another one like full of like trains from different countries.
I don't remember that, George. I remember the one that's at Epcot there, the German outdoor railroad.
Gosh, maybe I'm thinking of something else, but yeah, I swear that we went there one time when we were really little. And we had like a bunch of like train displays, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, but yeah, and then they had the Garden Railroad in Epcot, which is actually really cool. But,
by the German pavilion out there.
Yeah, and actually, the past 2 years before, it's not there anymore, but the past 2 years, the last 2 years that they had it, they actually ran trains with cars.
Woohoo!
And we were able to witness an accident while we were there too. That wasn't too good.
No, some doofus kid throwing pennies at the train and derailed it.
Yeah, but
doofus. All right, so we got DB Tech in the house. George, there we go. Let's see. Randall Ellison says, long time no see. We're glad to have you back, Randall. Thanks for swinging by. Lambo's in the house. Chris Lambert's here. 716 Real Fan says, yo soy George. Oh, I'm about 10 minutes behind on all that. Everyone's talking about your Spanish, George, saying you should roll your R's, saying that it's pretty
Angel's
interesting.
been telling me to do that forever.
Lambo says, better picture tonight. Just wait, Lambo. Just wait. Cross Anchor Railroad's in the house. Says, hey, everybody. Happy Fast Friday. Hope everyone's had a good week. Had a crazy week. But it's nice to be hanging out with some friends and running trains. Right, George?
Yes.
Pretty soon making my son cry because I sponsored Race You by Lionel Racing. The shirt says it all right here. Woo. Lionel Racing.
Fox's track.
That's track. I'm Lionel. Who the heck are the Foxes?
I don't know, man. Check the Illinois rankings for cross country.
Oh, ranked 5th this week, huh? Yorkville Foxes ranked 5th in cross country. Not bad, not bad.
I would tell them I didn't do anything to contribute to that, but
Oh, you did. You did. So, yeah, Yorkville's girls are second in the state, ranked second in the state. The boys are ranked 5th. Go Yorkville cross country. 1-800-Clyde in the house. Good to see you, 1-800-Clyde. Train Storm PR Marquette Productions. You're just getting in here and I haven't heard me already. Please smash that thumbs up button for me. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Helps with the algorithm. Get this out there for the people that aren't here. So, Angel says, ooh, got the Monon F units running, George, huh?
yeah, they've been on the layout for quite a bit. We just haven't run them at all. And I think when you started putting the new siding in, you had them out in the yard, and I was like, I'm gonna put those with the rest of the train. So I did that, and yeah, those have got to be like one of my favorite engines. I love those. The sounds in them are just amazing. But yeah.
Hang with us on this pixelization. We'll be back with you in just a moment. So we'll be here.
Commercial break, but there's actually not a commercial.
Right, this is a Comcast commercial.
Yeah.
You like the internet? This is
Pay more.
We have the absolute best package that Comcast offers. Absolute best package. Pay $120 a month for internet. For internet.
It's like more than I make in a year.
You have your job. So anyway, LJL talking about Save the Chess. He says they're almost at $2,000.
Wow, that's a lot of dollars.
A lot of dollars. Ben's trains here. Ben says I haven't been able to run my trains. My layout's a little messed up. That's kind of sad to hear.
Yeah, that does stink. Hopefully you're able to get that going again.
Right. And getting back to LJL, he says that the Ohio Pacific has made videos about the campaign, so go check them out. In fact, LJL's got one up on his site, so check out LJL's site and check out that Save the Chessie campaign.
Yeah, I love the chassis paint scheme on some of those engines. It's just amazing. I think it looks so cool. But yeah, yes.
Sean's train says that where Sean's at, he just found out the big boy is coming in a couple of weeks.
Don't rub it in, please.
George has a sad story about the big boy. Tell him your sad story, George.
So the big boy came to Chicago, right? The week that was in Chicago.
Let me back up. I just got to provide some color on this. As soon as George heard that they were restoring the big boy, that's all George could talk about for 2 years. He had pictures of it, everything. All he could talk about was the big boy. Then
I found out the big boy was coming to Chicago.
yes, coming to Chicago.
Well, of course, we were at the World Scout Jamboree when it was coming to Chicago, so
Not here.
I didn't get to see it.
And of course, when it was here, everybody and their mother was texting George like, "Where you at? Where at the big boy? Where you at, George?"
Like even my friends who have no interest in trains were like, "Oh yeah, I'm touching it right now."
There's a big train here, George.
Yeah, it's made of steel, or it's
made of steel.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, ghosting them.
Oh gosh, everyone's ripping on Grandpa, wondering if Grandpa's got a TikTok. Got a TikTok on Grandpa yet?
I don't think Grandpa has a TikTok.
No, I don't have a TikTok.
Yeah, you're anti-TikTok.
It's China. They're gonna know all about you, George. Give you I'm not TikTok. I like TikTok. I like TikToks. They're fun. I just don't have a TikTok.
I found a TikTok today. I'll have to show you.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Actually, I found a lot of them.
Sorry about the pixelization, everybody. It'll come back. So, let's see here. Yep. Randall Ellison says, "Hey, Wally and George, the West Plains Model Railroad Club's October display is up and running at the Opera House inside the second floor ballroom. Randall, you gonna make a video about that? If you do, let us know. I really like to see that. Train Storm Pierre Marquette Productions is going out to the club for a meeting tomorrow and run trains. It'll be good to see everyone again. I also start a new job tomorrow, so wish me luck. What's your job?"
Hey.
James Trains is back in the house. And good luck with your new job. What is it? Randall Ellison, talking about the museum, says that the display is on Thursdays and Fridays, 3 to 7 p.m., Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sundays from 1 to 4 p.m. Stop by and check it out. And I think if, correct me if I'm wrong, Randall, but that's in West Plains, Missouri, right?
Yes.
James wants to know why that big boy slows down on the back curve.
Well, this is a first-gen big boy, so it doesn't have the like cruise control that all the newer TMCC locomotives have. So there are some spots in the layout that don't get as much power as others, and it's not a lot like that much of a difference, but it's big enough. And the big boy is a big engine. You know, it's pulling a lot of heavy cars right now, so that's why it does it. But that's why it does it. That's why it slows down on the curves. It actually does it on all the curves. It's just hard to see because you can only see 2 out of the 3 or 2 out of the 4. But yeah.
Hey, you know who likes my shirt?
Who?
BB Tech, hoorah! BB Tech likes a hot Texas shirt.
But he also likes Guru.
What? Oh, yeah. All right, I won't hold it again. You're on good paper with me, DB Tech. DB Tech's on good paper with me. So, hey, ATDCC Colby's here. Get him a whistle, George. Very good. Steve Childers, Downers Grove South grad, right here in the area we live at. He said, but it was a little bit time ago, 1976 grad, George.
Dang, man.
I was
rolling out around in
I'm
diapers.
old man. I was 3 years old when you graduated. Hang with us with this pixelization, everybody. Sorry about that. We'll bounce back.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Super chat. Container Man. Hey, thanks. All right, Container Man. We got the super chat rule here. If you do a super chat, we'll run whatever train you want in our collection. You hit us with a super chat, we'll run whatever train. So thanks a lot on that.
This question is, what city and state do you guys live in? Well, we're from Chicago, Illinois.
Outside of Chicago.
Outside of Chicago. Suburbs of Chicago. Probably about an hour away from Chicago.
Yorkville, home of the Foxes.
Yes.
I don't know if we're supposed to do that, but everybody doesn't know. If you're coming here we've got a moat around our house. I've got alligators in the moat, and I've got cannons out the window. So if you're coming here with an army, don't try and take over our house.
If you really want to come over, just bring China with you.
So, oh man, we got some more of those pixelizations. Hang on. It's Crapfinity actually. I think they're the same. I don't know. It's but we've got Comcast, Xfinity, whatever, the same thing. But yeah, we're getting this garbage internet right now. So hang with us. It'll come back. It goes. It comes. It goes. Hopefully, Mama GFW is talking to him right now.
Ours Trains, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Ours Trains. It's been a while.
And actually, if you would, or actually, I'm going to talk to you on Discord. I found something on OGR form.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was really cool.
I know.
stuff, huh?
Yeah. Don't want anybody else to help.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, anyways, there's a really good deal on some
RS High Hood RS3, right?
Yeah, and it's TMCC.
TMCC and a set of passenger cars that are really beautiful.
18-inch or 15-inch passenger cars that say Delaware and Hudson. Streamlined passenger cars, and then it's got the TMCC RS3 or High Hood RS3 or something like that.
I think it's a High Hood RS3.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's a really good deal. I think it's like $300.
$300 for the engine and the passenger cars.
So if I were you, I'd go over to OGR Forum and just go to the sale and trade section. It's one of the first ones. So yeah, better hop on that before somebody else does.
Hey, Grandpa and Grandma are watching Sammy's baseball game and watching the GFW trains both at the same time. Now that's dedication to your grandchildren right there.
Yes, that is. Are they winning? Is Sammy pitching? Or where's Sammy playing? He's probably catching. But, yeah.
So, okay. Oh, shoot, I just lost my place. Say something interesting, George.
Well, somebody I saw that we didn't introduce is Midwest Rail Productions, I'm pretty sure. If that's what it is. Naturally, probably should, go back and see,
So yeah, there's a couple. Mike's Trains is here. Says love the videos. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We do this every Friday, 6 o'clock. Remember that, 6 o'clock Central. Ours Trains, we've been trying to do it on a regular basis, 6 o'clock on Fridays. So even if YouTube doesn't notify you, see if you can remember that. I know it's hard to keep all of that stuff in your head. But I love it when you go onto YouTube just to relax and hang out and look at some videos, and you see a live stream from a friend of yours. Like last night, we were watching Cross Acres live stream. That was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, and he had Sam's train, or no, gosh, what's Sam's Trains Productions, or
Something like
that. But he was in Eddie Trains, but he's got a new name now. And yeah, he was on there, and it was pretty cool. Just sharing his train hobby with the rest of the world. But yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Wow.
Well, welcome, Mike. Appreciate that. All right, so I lost my place here. So everyone, if I miss your comment,
Let's go to see Corey. I think he was the.
All right. So there's Corey. Let's see here. Midwest Rail Production says, Internet's being a pain. Well, thanks for joining us. Sorry about that. We're having a good time here, whether there's pixelization or there's no pixelization. Hanging out, talking trains. LJL Rail Yard says, the Cincinnati Scenic Railway has a GT30 already, and that's from the Nickel Plate Railroad.
That's cool. Actually, those nickel plate engines, I love the paint scheme on them. But yeah, those are really cool.
So James Train saying, I'm going back out to my live stream 7.5 gauge railroad tomorrow, or 7.5 inch railroad tomorrow.
Where is that? I saw that on your Instagram. I thought it was pretty cool.
Very cool, very cool. Ours Trains wants to know what club he's a part of too. Jody Satterley in the house. So a container man asked what city and state we live in. Yeah, like I said, George said, we live in the Chicago area. If you ever make it out here, let us know. We'll buy you lunch and hook up. I think that'd be fun. Let's see here. Gosh, I'm way behind here. Let's see here. Everyone already answered to where we were at, George. George's like, yeah, I know.
That's kind of weird.
I'm about 5 minutes behind. I got to catch up. So, let's see. So Randall Ellison's, yep, guys there will be doing videos. Wesley Mates is also going to be doing videos as well as if possible even a live stream too. Need to talk to him again and make sure. And yes, it is in White Plains. Talking about that setup. So all right, I'm going to catch up and go fast here.
Let's see. I think has Container Man answered the.
SD78s is what he wants to run. Well, all right, show him that we've got a couple of different flavors of SD78s.
Did he say that, or that was somebody else?
Oh, that's somebody else said that. Okay.
Oh yeah, he said SD78.
All right. So George will hook you up with that SD78. Sorry, a little bit slow on getting that on, but we've got let's see, we've got a couple. We've got the 4141. We'll run that. Did you get that one? We'll run that one for sure. We've got Burlington. I bet that Burlington would look good. What you gonna run, George? We got a Burlington. We got the 4141. I think we've got a Great Northern, but the Great Northern is MTH. I don't know if, yeah, we can run that to Great Northern if he wants to run there, right?
It's not lit. I can get him to go, but I won't be able to stop.
All right. So, did I miss Humanity's here? Well, happy Fast Friday, Humanity. But we'll run that SD70, and then I think we should have a train race, George. What do you think?
Okay.
Ours Train says, I'll be sure to check out the Discord later. There you go, George. James Trains wants a 746, Line L 746. Ours Train's asking about it being on eBay. No, it's on OGR forum. There, go check that one out. George will give you the. I know that he's intending to do that. And I think it's an RS11 with Williams D&H cars. It's really pretty. LGR Rail Yard wants to know what you think of Amtrak currently, George. I love Amtrak.
They are silver and blue, and they carry passengers.
I love Amtrak. Again, if you're just joining us, it looks like we're going into some pixelization. Hang with us. The pixelization will come back. This pixelization commercial is brought to you by Xfinity Comcast. Xfinity Comcast, the best $120 internet is going to bring you. So hey, John2681's here. Good evening. Hope things are going well. Don't know what's going on with you in the airline industry these days, but I hope that you're doing a little bit of flying and being able to burn some holes in the sky.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I've seen some videos of pilots, just like right now, like the stuff they got to go through, like with the masks and all that. Just like the procedures they have to take.
All right,
it must be crazy. You know?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. So humanity is asking whether Anita Warwick was grandma or sister. That's Grandma Anita out there. Well, I think that I got it. Oh, I didn't get it caught up. This one I thought I was caught up. I think I'm almost there though. So Container Man, where's, oh gosh. Says I'll be picking up in Portage, Indiana, Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. I think, at Rantner Steel. Well, that's Portage is probably about an hour and a half away from where we're at. But oh man, I would love to catch up. So you have to keep us on the radar if you ever make it out here to Chicago way.
Yeah.
Yes. Humanity's saying your hair's getting really long, George. What's up with no hat today? He's keeping you on edge here. He had to step away to because nature calls. Ours Train says, GFW, do you have any recommendations on modern logos that car wrap around, or that can wrap around 036 curves? Because I'm looking for something new. Yeah. So the one that we told you, and then also the one that I really like, is the one we've got back over here. I think we're going to be racing it a little bit later. It's the Mikado Junior. We're going to do that. So, John2618 says the wife has friends over, so I'm stuck in the train room. Darn. That's funny. I love it. It's a nice place to be stuck, huh? Hey, landing the trains here. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Taterman says, humanity, since you're not working, take a road trip Monday to Amherst, Ohio, or Bellevue, Ohio, Sunday. Checking it out, doing some over-the-road trucking with Container Man. Over-the-road trucking. If you haven't already, everybody, do me a favor. It really helps out with the algorithm later. If you smash that like button, if you haven't already, if you could hit that like button, I would appreciate it. LJL is saying he's almost up to 500 subscribers and wants to thank everybody for subscribing. So appreciate that. Again, everybody support each other. Hey, Corey, you hit 1,000. Good job, Ours Trains. Nice work. He was hoping to do that by the end of the year. He smashed that. He thought that was a silly goal. Smash that. Ours Trains has got some really, really great content, so it's not a surprise to me that he's hit 1,000. Congratulations on that, Corey. Good work. Good work. If you're just joining us, sorry about the pixelization. We're back. Good. Just hang with us if we go pixelized. So, excuse me for a second. I'm going to cruise through some of this. Yeah. So 1010 at Ours Trains. Congratulations on that. So Trainmaster 04 is in the house. If I were George, and I would give you a little whistle here, and welcome to GFW Trains without GFW. He'll be back here in a second. Nature called, so he had to step away, and apparently it wasn't an easy nature call. It's one where, I don't know. So Trainmaster 04 says, I want to take Amtrak to y'all's part of the woods for a long time now, but due to the pandemic and riding, that idea has been put in the back burner. Hopefully soon. That'd be a good trip. We're Trainmaster, and most anywhere in the country will end up here in Chicago, so it's definitely worth the trip. I loved riding on Amtrak and soaking in that journey. So James Trains, speaking of which, at GFW Trains, what about 2,000 sub special? You did it 1,000 4 or 5 months ago, where we show off our layouts. What's next? Well, we got 2,000 right around the corner for us. We aren't going by leaps and bounds like Ours Trains is here. But but we're going along pretty good, and we probably will hit 2,000 pretty soon. I think George has got something special planned for his 2,000.
24 hours, baby.
Well, come over here and tell everybody about what you're going to do for your 2,000 sub special.
It's gonna be a 24-hour live stream.
This
We're
is
gonna run
crazy.
trains all 24 hours.
Crazy.
So at Tim Angel, if you're up to it, spend the night, run trains. Oh yeah. Yes.
So that's the thought. So SMT Mainline's in the house. Thanks for joining us, SMT. Good to see you here. Thanks for swinging by.
Oh yeah, Sam. Oh man, I was reading comments. I'm sorry. Yeah, hello SMT. Welcome to the stream.
So George, Container Man wants to know if you're a fan of UP or Norfolk and Southern, or both.
Well, so my first TMCC locomotive was, this isn't it. My first TMCC locomotive was a Norfolk and Southern -9, which is similar to this one, just it's a lot older. Oh, and we're going pixels. And my first TMCC steam engine was the Union Pacific Big Boy. So I think that we got a little bit of, I like them both very much, if that makes sense. What about you?
I like them both too. I like the UP probably better than Norfolk Southern, because I like Norfolk Southern. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like the way that they just kind of ash can their steam program and just let it go. And UP still has an active steam program, and I appreciate that. So yeah, I like all railroads. There isn't any railroad that I dislike per se.
Yeah, I think there are a couple that I don't like, but I mean, it's like very rare there will be a railroad that I don't like. Normally, I won't like them because of their like colors.
Because their colors, huh?
Actually, no, I like the Norfolk and Southern, so I can't really say much about that. I don't know. Sometimes I won't like them just because of like the way they manage things and stuff like that, or like the way they like approach rail fans, I guess, or the way they treat rail fans, stuff like that. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna give any examples because I don't want to make anybody, not like my appearance. Because I know there's gonna be somebody that is not like my opinion on the railroad. But anyways, yeah. So that's I mean, there are very few, but there are a couple. Yeah.
So, let's see here. I saw somebody else come in. Matt's Collections and Things. What's going on, Matt?
Hey, that's
I know,
Matt Garson. Yeah.
Yep. Matt made the
play button, 1,000 subscriber play button,
and also the caboose right back over here.
He's the
good friend of the program and a friend of GFW.
Yeah. It's funny. We met him at a parade too. He's from Washington State, which is really cool. But yeah.
Matt wants to know if we heard about NASCAR leaving Chicagoland Speedway. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
Wait, really?
Yep. It's probably the writing on the wall that they're going to close down Chicagoland.
Yeah. Dang.
Yep.
It's gonna be like Milwaukee.
Yep.
Dang, that sucks.
So Doherty 2JZ is here. Thanks for coming by, Doherty. Good to see you here. Thanks for hanging out with the GFW Trains crowd. Get your whistle. Good to see you. And if you're everybody just rolling through the door, do us a favor, go down, smash that like button down below. Hit that for us. Tim's train is out. Says I gotta go. Well, good to see you, Tim. Thanks for hanging out when you have. We'll see you around the roundhouse.
See you around the roundhouse.
Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out.
That's what I was.
You waiting for that one? Or you just wasn't popping into you?
Yeah.
Model Railroader 1225 comes in. He's like, what I miss?
Well, you missed
all kinds of fun. We gave away $1 million.
Yeah, and
Vision Line Big Boy.
Yeah, and Division Line Challenger, and Division Line CC2.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Ours Train says we got to get the GFW to 2K1. And I think people want to see you stay up all night, George. He's gonna be up.
I've done that once with my friends. Yeah, it was kind of rough because I wanted to go to sleep, but I couldn't. for medical reasons, and yeah, that was pretty tough, but it was a fun night, man. That was probably one of the like there was a lot of cool memories made, you know, from with some friends that night. But yeah, that was pretty neat.
So my grandma brought up something up here, George, that I thought was really cool. I heard on the radio this week, without getting into any politics at all. But we've got the presidential campaign going on, and Joe Biden's doing a whistle stop campaign where he's riding trains from place to place, like old timey style.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like the Bushes did that too, right?
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
I know. I would go just to see the train, right?
I know. Yeah. Because I've never really witnessed one either. You know, I've never. Has there been one in my lifetime? I think
What's
so,
that?
right? Has there been like a whistle stop campaign?
Oh yeah, there has. But I've never gone to see one, so that's probably the reason why you've never gone to see one. But it used to be the way they'd win around the country.
Yeah. I mean, it's God, where we saw one. We saw one in the car.
The Magellan, and it was Harry Truman's car that he went around. I was trying to remember that too, where we saw the Magellan at. Somebody will tell us where the Magellan's at. I'm sure Grandpa will probably tell us.
Yeah. Hey, TVRM maybe? No.
If you're just getting here and you're getting the pixelization, sorry about that. It's the pixelization is brought to you by my internet provider. It's an advertisement, but we'll be back in just a second. It'll come back.
Oh,
so hang with us.
I saw Corey's comment about the TMTC locomotives.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I have a really good answer to this, all right? First of all, I think that if you were looking for something that fit around 031, I think the biggest engine you probably could get is a K-Line Hudson. And those are really nice. You just gotta watch out for the couplers too. Well, that's every once in a while they'll open up. But yeah, so K-Line Hudsons, or I suggest if you're really like into steam, Lionel, I think the guy about 15 years ago made a lot of smaller steam engines like your Camelback. And every once in a while you find some of those on eBay, OGR form for really cheap with TMCC. Those are really neat. And diesel wise, there's a couple of different options. I think most of the diesels you can get go around 031. But probably something smaller like like a GP9 or RX11 like that D&H one. There's another D&H engine that they made with TMTC. Alco. They made Monon ones too. We have two of them. C420s, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Those are really nice as well. I think just but I mean, if you look around, you're able to find them for cheap prices, especially if you go to train shows as well. But yeah, that's my suggestion on the TMTC. But yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Ben's back. Welcome back. Let's see. Matt Strings likes my shirt. Sponsored racer here, Lionel. Got
So
this
sponsored. Got your eBay bucks.
one. Got my
man.
eBay bucks. I bought this on eBay. Got eBay bucks. So somebody's sponsoring me.
Sheesh. Anyways.
Landon, the train is here. Good to see you. And actually, I saw some. Oh, Clara Decker's here. Thanks for joining us, Clara. Good to see a new name with people joining us, hanging out with GFW trains, running trains with friends. Hey, George, I'm going to finish up the stream. Actually, I'm going to pull through here. I haven't been able to catch up to the beginning of the stream.
Should I start putting stuff on?
Yeah. So Phoenix wants to know when's the racing. We're going to get to the racing right now. Let's see here. Moving it. Bernsey says, my K-Line Hudson never had a coupler issue, so yay, knock on wood. We were trying to get that figured out on ours, Bernsey. Just told George to look that up on the OGR forum. So anyway, oof. Thank you, Ben. I got like 4 videos planned. Gets out there. So Container Man's out. Thanks for joining us today, Container Man. We'll see you around the roundhouse. Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out. So Anita says, Grandpa here, why don't you guys show off your TCA container car? That would be a good one.
We should put those behind the train.
We definitely should. When we were setting up today, that was just a brains brain slip there on that one, especially with Container Man in the house. Container Man, if you're still here, give me a say something. I got to show you these new container cars we got. They're really cool. If not, hopefully we'll catch you on another time. And again, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Let's see here. So Grandma says in Green Bay. I don't know.
Oh, the car. The presidential car?
I don't think so. I don't think it was in Green Bay. It might be in Green Bay. Trainmaster says California is, I think, where the rail car is located. Yeah.
I don't think it's not in California.
So, 1-800-Clyde says what's VP Biden riding and what train flavor? I think it's an Amtrak train, but I'm not 100% sure. If anybody else knows, let us know about that. LGL says, if I was president of the United States, I would take over all the railroads in America, and I would call it the Railway of America. That's a good campaign platform right there. You'd get everybody on this channel to vote for you, that's for sure. Trainmaster 04 says that he's chartered Amtrak, so he's going around by Amtrak. And Grandma also says Biden's on Amtrak. James Train says, get a Centennial 200 SD90 Mac. I have that thing running on 031 curves. Oof.
Yeah, but I bet Corey's got a lot of stuff on the outside of his layout too, and he doesn't like. I know he doesn't want the big old overhang.
Yep. So, and actually, I think that one on OGR form, Corey, the DNH is a high hood C420 as opposed to a high hood RS3. I think I said that wrong.
RS11. It's an RS11.
It's an RS11, George says. So, James Train's talking about the ones that are going around the curves. Says James Train's get Lion Master. I have a Lion Master Big Boy and Challenger. Those are good. So Humanity says, okay, gentlemen, and GFW trains also. I like that. Headed out. We'll see you around the roundhouse. Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out. James Train says, you got your own sponsor, George, the GF&W Railroad.
Right.
So Trainstorm Pierre Marquette Production says, do we have a GS4 that you can race? Actually, we do. We've got 4449 GS4. I think it's up in George's bedroom right now. Might be able to race that one. The Trainmaster 04 says, how about a scale Hudson versus a semi-scale Hudson? We might be able to do that too. Let's see here. Clara Decker says, I have to go. Bye. I'll come back. Bye. Well, thanks for joining us when you did, Clara. Appreciate you coming around the roundhouse and hanging out with us here on GFW Trains for a little while. Matt's Collection says, we're planning on making a 20-foot by 8-foot shed just for my trains in our yard. Well, that's cool. That's awesome. Wish you could do that in my yard. So LGL Rail Yard wants to know what you think about National Railways of Mexico. I like them. Every time we can catch a locomotive from National Railways of Mexico, it's a big deal. Grandma says the Magellan is in Green Bay. Okay, we must have seen it when we were at the National Railway Museum there in Green Bay, George.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ben's Train says, yeah, Anita Werdick is right. Oh, so I'm on two separate things here, but I'm caught up finally. Two separate things. Caught up now. See, when it took me an hour and 5 minutes, and I start too late. So what happens is over here, you guys can't see it. I've got my television going. The television is showing all of everybody's comments. So I've got to try and catch up. When I catch up, then I can look over here and talk and look over at the camera. But until then, I've got to stare down at my computer. And it's always kind of disconcerting to go back and forth like that. So Ben's Trains is saying, yeah, Anita Wardrick is right. A good way to fix a coupler that keeps busting open is just to wrap a rubber band around the coupler. Had to do it with my 665 because a coupler has a design flaw.
The reason with the coupler on the big boy was coming. The knuckles weren't opening. But when it went over one of the bridges, one of the couplers is a little bit higher than the coupler on the big boy. So so here, let me show you how they sit on the stream. So basically, they'd sit like this, and when it goes over the bridge, it comes off every once in a while. I think I fixed it though by turning the car around. But yeah.
So Trainmaster 4 has got to go. We'll see you around the roundhouse, Trainmaster 04. Thanks for the fun, but I have a few videos to make. Thanks again, and happy railroading. Well, hey, thanks for joining us today, and joining us for Fast Friday. So speaking of Fast Friday, George, you got everything off here?
One more car.
One more car, and all right. So the cool thing here is we just got the this siding. I put it on this week, and on our siding, I got my Fast Friday trains. There we go. There's train number 1. And here's train number 2 over here. Bum, 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 bum. We need to get some engines for these trains because we're not just racing engines right now. We're racing trains. Let's see here, George. Get that one.
Oh, dang, that is one heavy train.
Yep. There we go. Train number 2. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So I know that everybody comes here to see GFW trains cry when he gets spanked by his old man. George, let's do an old-fashioned NW2 race to start this off with. Grab a seaboard back there. You grab fake blue. Let's do this.
Real blue.
Let's do this. Who here came to see George cry? I did. All right. You got real blue, huh?
Yeah.
Not messing around.
Real blue is the CEO of pulling cars in the train race.
So you have to explain to those that are new on the channel here what blue is. This is blue, but we're pixelized right now. Hang with us. Hang with us. We'll come back out of pixelization. We'll be back.
So anyways, are we back? I think we are. This is blue. Now, blue was my very first train engine.
Grandma says fingers, George.
There's parts coming off on this engine. The antenna's broken. The bell's gone. But yeah, this was my very first train. Oh, and the unit's broken. But anyways, this is my very first train. I got it. Gosh, do you know how old I was?
Probably about 3 years old.
So 3 years old, man. I love this thing to pieces, and yeah.
Slept with that train.
Yeah, there's pictures in my room of me sleeping with this train. But yeah, this one, oh man, I love this engine to pieces. But anyways, this one has been my original train racer as well. But yeah, this is the OG. It's a world champion train racer. I mean, it's even got like a little
Seaboard's gonna beat it. Stop talking all that
even
crap
got like
about
a little
how
like
great your
dent,
engine is.
it's got a little like dent in the roof too.
That was because it had a light bulb in there.
Oh really?
Yep, and the light bulb lit up and heated it up. I took the light bulb out because we were running it fast, and I think that it was heating that up.
Dang. Anyways.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah. Well, now we're black and white. Joe McDokes.
Right on, right on. So hang with us with this pixelization. We'll be back. This pixelization has been brought to you by our sponsor, Crapcast. So let's see here. 1-800-Clyde says he loves the energy, George. He loves it. Sometimes my son doesn't love the energy I put into this. It's like, oh, Dad, come on now. James likes your idea of a 24-hour Fast Friday stream, George.
Ooh, I don't know about Fast Friday, but maybe we do a couple of races.
All right, well, get your thing on there. Let's go.
Oh, and I forgot to say it only goes backwards too.
So James says his first O-gauge set was NW22 as well, George.
That's cool.
James says I got a Sioux-Line NW2. Train Storms put his Polar Express set on a shelf above the layout. Gonna put some track on there. We're gonna light it up at night. That's pretty sweet. James Train says, "Don't be mean to Comcast. Don't worry about it. They'll just figure it out. Here, Comcast. I can be mean to Comcast. I pay them a lot of money for this internet. A lot of money for this internet, and this is what I'm getting today. So, I will. Actually, I'm not being mean to Comcast. I'm being mean to Crapcast. You could put, So, all All right. James, so Southern Yankee Railroad says, good evening, everybody. Well, you came right at the right time. Southern Yankee, we're about to race. George is about ready to cry. I'm about ready to be victorious at this racing. All right, so who do you guys think is going to win? George's Old Faithful Blue or my Seaboard? We'll go right at it, starting off. Seaboard versus Blue. What do you think, everybody? Put a vote up in the stream. Blue actually has been a fast... Blue isn't necessarily the fastest engine on its own, but Blue is an amazing engine pulling all the other cars. So we've got a bum switchback over here. At least it's working now, huh?
Yeah, there's like something wrong.
Fix that later, George. Fix that later. So, Pierre Marquette, Trainstorm Pierre Marquette Productions says, I got my first model train when I was 4 years old, the Lionel Polar Express. I took that thing everywhere. I've been doing, I lost it on there. Ben's Train says, I've been looking at some Madison cars on eBay. They were smaller than the post-war ones, so they'll go better with my baby Hudson. Those are pretty cool cars. James Train says, I took my Lion Chief Polar Express to restaurants. They had Ogay trains at Des Plaines Choo Choo. Too bad it's gone. That was a good place. Ben's Train's recognized in blue there, too. Ben's Train says, my two favorite post-war NW2s. No comment.
Actually, the Toot-Toots when Bartlett, Sammy he had this Halloween train that was actually basically like a repainted version of the Hogwarts Express. And yeah, I remember he'd take that one to Toot-Toots all the time. And Grandpa would walk in. They loved Grandpa because he was in Lionel Nation 5. And the owner had seen it. He's like, oh, wait, I know you. And so whenever Sammy and I brought a train there, he'd be like, oh! And he'd let us run it. So, yeah.
So, all right, let me see what I can do over here. I messed this up. See if I can get this going again. Say something memorable, George.
Well, I got to think of like a good quote, But anyways.
So, George, actually, while I'm doing this, so we're starting up trains again, or train shows again, George. So KCA has got a train show where we're selling trains out of the trunk, and I have a challenge for you, George. I have a challenge for actually, this is a challenge that I'm going to be throwing out there for. It's for everything on the stream here, George. I challenge you at this train show. You versus me. $30, okay? We each get $30, and we got to come back here with the coolest thing that we can find for $30, George. What do you think?
Ooh, all right. Challenge accepted.
Coolest thing that you can find for $30 at the train show.
All right. I think I can do that. I don't know. We'll see. Does it have to be O gauge or can it be any gauge?
It can be anything.
All
it can be even train related, like Railroadania stuff.
All right. What happens if so it's got to be $30.
Can't spend more than $30. Here's how it works. Everybody, I think you're going to like this. So this is how it works. I challenge George. We'll make him cry. I'll make him cry. I know you guys will like that. I challenge George to find something at this train show. We each get $30. We have to buy something. We can't walk away from the train show and not buy anything. We both get $30, and whoever has the coolest thing, by vote of the people on the audience here, wins. $30. What do you guys think of that one? Ben's Train says the coolest thing I got for $30 was post-war work caboose. Well, that's a pretty cool one.
Dang. Wow, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, what do you guys think of that?
What do you think you're gonna get? Like, what do you think you're gonna find?
Well, I'm gonna use my deals of negotiation, George. I'm gonna find something expensive. I'm gonna talk somebody down to $30. I'm gonna find something really good. I'm going after an engine. I'm going after an engine for $30.
That's a big jump.
I used to be the president, man. I have got the golden tones, and I've got the fast trains here, George. What do you think you're gonna get?
I was thinking like a box car, but now
Box
I got
car.
Alrighty, maybe that's gonna be a tough one.
Welcome back, Midwest Rail Production. I don't know. I gotta find it, man. I gotta find it. Maybe I'm not.
Maybe you will. Maybe
George has
you won't.
already given up. I win.
I'm not giving up.
Yeah. Ben says I could find a decent post-war engine for $30 easy. Well, here's the problem. Now, if you waited around and you looked for stuff, you might be able to find one easy. But this is just the first train show that we're going back to, and it's not going to be a huge train show. It's probably just going to be. It's probably just going to be a couple guys selling stuff out of the trunk of their car. In fact, we're going to bring some stuff to sell out of the trunk of the car. So
we got a big car, so we got to bring a lot of stuff.
Nope, can't be eBay. It's a $30 challenge at this train show. Dang. At this train show.
Dang. Well.
Right on. All right, so let's see here, George. Keyboard. Running these things around. Back to flat. Ooh, seaboard came off. A switch. Didn't like that new switch over there, George.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Let me see.
Dang, I'm just watching myself cream you in the practice laps.
Oh my gosh.
Holy, look at that catch, man. I was a whole train behind you.
Says, all right. So, DB Tech says get some action cars, like a log dump car, cattle car, or something. That's a good one. James Train says I was going to buy a Visionline GG1 for $500, but I backed off. That'd be a good one, but it's a little bit more than $30. I'd love to have a Visionline Big Boy. I'm sorry, a Visionline GG1. Those are pretty sweet. Saw one the other day. Says, can you trade and pay $30? Nope, just a flat $30. Hang with us if you were getting this pixelization. It'll scoot back, and then we'll run these races. Blue versus Seaboard. Blue versus Seaboard. If you haven't already, everybody, hook me up with a solid. Smash that thumbs up button for me. Smash that thumbs up button. Wait right there, George. I'll bring mine around again. Appreciate that. Hey, I was wondering, for the people that are around here on the stream, did you enjoy doing that unboxing stuff that we did last week? We're thinking about maybe trying to do a little bit more of that in the future as we go through our live streams here. That our Epic Cam doesn't always go so smooth there. Sometimes it like shoots through really fast.
No, I think that's just the train's going so fast.
Yeah, it is. Warp speed. All right, everybody. Ready to watch George cry? All right. Ben's Train says, nothing beats these post-war NW2s. I've seen one of those 624s pull almost 30 action cars.
You know, I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to bring something up.
Oh. George
Last TCA meet I went to, I did buy a post-war NW2 for $30.
Where is it? Should race that baby against Seaboard.
Not blue. Blue.
Race your $30 special.
I gotta find it.
See what I'm doing here? He totally was kicking my butt in the practice laps.
I can't find it.
All right, George, prepare to cry.
All right, yeah.
Racers, on your marks. Ooh, we gotta wait for the pixelization end. Ooh, I think we're good. On your marks. Get set. Go. Come on, Seaboard! Ah! It's only because you had the inside track. I got you. Spring that thing around. We're switching tracks, switching trains. Only because he had the inside track, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. I got him. Actually, George, I like this train racing a lot better, don't you? Like where it's a whole train?
Yeah.
Ooh, this guy's hot.
Is he?
Yeah. Feel that roller dirt.
Sheesh! Holy!
Ooh, doggy! Let's see here. Oh, not tip tinner yet. We'll get that tip tinner, George. Get the tip tinner. It's in the
the workshop.
Yep. So, yeah, DB Tech. George got it. George got it. Boom. So, Benz likes that Seaboard. That Seaboard is a cool paint job. Cool paint job. For those of you that are into post-war trains, there's 3 variations of the Seaboard. There's one that's a rubber stamp, one that's a decal, and one that's a rubber stamp that's got the letters closer together. So 3 different variations of that one. We'll get that tip tinner back. Joe R. and Sons, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome to Fast Friday. If you're into watching a father put a racing beat down on his son, you've come to the right place. Got the tip tinner when George has got his $30 engine out. He's going to take on the Seaboard after that. After this with that one. Come on over here, George. Joe R. and Sons, well, thanks for joining us. He says, I used to go to train shows in Kansas City, Kansas in the late 80s. You could shop all day on $30. Well, that was probably a good place to go then. $30, it would be a fun way to walk into a train store and spend all day spending that money. That's for sure. Train store wants to know if we can do a GS4 race, if that's okay with y'all. I think so. Maybe we can do the Rock Island versus your GS4, George.
Oh man, my GS4 would kill it.
Oh, George is talking smack over here. My Rock Island's a solid train, George.
Yeah, for like 1982.
James Train says, nah, GS4 versus J. Nope, not going to happen. I'm not racing that. The only J that I have is post-war J. I don't want to run that one. 746. Ben's Train says, yeah, these engines are in the exact same internally. So the one on the inner loop is most likely to win. Actually, this one's much, much more mechanically sound than this one. This one, we got, I didn't spend $30 for this one, but it wasn't an expensive one. I bought that one, and I bought that 624. I believe I paid $80 for both of them. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Actually, I didn't pay any more. I know that. Let's see here. So Ben's Train says the rubber stamp one with the close together are the rare ones. That's the one I've got. That's a good one. That's a good one. So Ben's Train says, yeah, these engines are the... okay, I got that already. James is saying you got your fingers on it, George. Yes, you did. You just saw blue win, Joe R. All right. Let's see here. Oh, my gosh. We're a little bit behind over here on our stream from the one that's coming through. Actually, we're a lot behind. Let's see here, everybody. There we go. We're all back. 5x5. All right. On your marks. Get set. Go. Ah! So, for those of you that are out there that are children, I just want to tell you this. At some point in your life, you realize that you want to give your children something to be happy about. This is an example of me doing that right now. I, at this point, have just decided that, hey, I want to make my son smile. Look at this. You see his little dimple there? He's all smiley. He's all happy. This is a gift that I'm giving to my son. That's my gift to you, George.
Well, thank you.
So get out that black one, the 623, George.
It's cool. You can feel the magnet traction when you put them on.
Yep. Sucking right on down there. All right, why don't you push this one up there and show everybody the 623, George.
Well, this is the 623. I bought it at a train show for, I think, $34. So not quite $30, but I consider that a heck of a deal if you ask me. But yeah, it works. It only goes forward, and there's no E unit on the inside, but there's this part that every once in a while will hang down like this. And yeah, this is what was an E unit, and now it's just gone. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen during the race. And honestly, I don't think it's gonna end too well, but you never know. Alrighty, this is it's gonna be interesting. So, anyways, oh, hold up, I'll be back.
All right, I'm bringing out some of my my big guns. So George brings out blue is like his little primer thing. I'm about ready to bring out something, the blue killer. Let's see here. Blue is nemesis is a Santa Fe 666. It's our friend Bill Cabernis has. But George is bringing out his big guns. I'm gonna bring out my big guns.
Grandpa, if you're watching the stream, please leave.
Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna use this one. This is gonna take on blue. This one's gonna show blue. What's up? Bum 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 bum.
What was that? What was the original engine? Do you know?
I have no clue, George. It's now gonna spank Blue's butt. Spank Blue's butt.
You gonna write with the cat too?
All right. First, though, we gotta have 623 versus 6250.
Oh, we never did the last race with blue.
We didn't need to do the last race because you beat.
Sorry.
Dang, George. All right, put that down. I'm gonna show you what's up. Grandpa here says I also have the one that appears to have a factory bell, like the 622.
Wow. Don't you have one with like a GM sticker too that's not supposed to be there? I don't know.
All right. Yeah, that's right. I got my secret weapon, but before we get that one out, I want to show you this. Got a problem with the coupler on that one?
Oh yeah.
I got a squeaky car on mine. Need some Earl. Need some oil. How's everybody doing here on this Saturday night? Forgot I brought some iced tea down. I'll have a little bit of this iced tea. Ben's Train says, speaking of Santa Fe NW2s, I figured out why my 6220 doesn't pull well. The magnets have lost their magnetism. They can hold a paper clip. They can't hold onto the track. Magnet traction, no more. Bring that bad boy around and prepare to lose, George. Prepare to lose.
Hold up. Dang.
Oh, you got that one all greased up.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Look at this. You got some grease marks right here, George. That looks like perfectly spaced NW2 grease marks.
Yeah, those are from like last spring. I think. I don't know. Those are from a while ago though.
Making my my train layout here a little bit dirty with your greasy wheels. What are you doing? Come on.
I don't want to like hurt the engine.
Ooh. You gotta be prepared to race.
I didn't know I was gonna race this one. You were the one who wanted me to race it. Oh boy. Hey guys.
So crying.
Alrighty, you ready?
Let's do this. All right. On your marks. Get set. Go! Oh yeah, Seaboard's got this one all day. Running away with the Seaboard.
Oh!
It's that orange floppy special. Bringing my baby back. Look at this.
Ah, that's not good. I think he died.
Orange blossom special. Bringing my baby back. Come off on that switch. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. We're having a good time. Train racing. I'm loving train racing. You're loving train racing. We're all loving train racing. Woohoo! Right on. Midwest Rail Productions is at GFW. I want to run my 35-car UPHO scale manifest train on a club layout so badly. Well, shoot. Get that thing out there on a club layout. What's the one out there in South Elgin? What's that club, George?
Ooh, I don't remember the name of it.
There's we got to go out there and run some of your HO trains. That'd be a fun one to go at. $30. Oh, shoot. $30 right there, boys and girls.
All right, we're just. Hey,
Is it working? You work without the unit here?
I hope so.
I don't think so.
That unit didn't work though. What?
Nice.
What? It'll go faster. Oh no.
Nice. Look at that. That's illegal right there. George is just trying to lighten the load. Lighten the load. All right, we'll take that inside track. Let me spank you on that inside track.
We got a problem though.
What's that? This thing fell out?
Oh, that I bought it like that. It had always had that problem.
All right.
I just need to buy a new unit.
I think you should fix this one. I think you can. Actually, I don't know if you can. Looks like the E-unit part is gone.
Anyways, I think we got a problem though.
What's wrong?
The couplers.
Your coupler? All right, well, get that blue back out. You forfeit with that one. You forfeit with that one. Let's get this bad boy going. Let's take blue versus the Santa Fe. Blue versus Santa Fe. So for those of you just checking this out, so this Santa Fe is an NW2 switcher. It's a Lionel NW2 post-war one that somebody has customized. I bought it out in York a few years ago.
Oh, you bought it at York?
Yeah, I bought it at York, and I bought it specifically to train race. And I got it out there on the mean streets of the train racing. And one day I just was like, man, that is too beautiful to train race. Because it is. And it's got some scuffs from where I was train racing, which I still feel bad about putting some scuffs on this engine.
Touch those up. The paintbrush?
But yeah, I feel bad about that. And as life would go, moving along, this is the exact same engine that we've got in 7.5 gauge too.
Yeah.
So funny how life works out like that.
There was one of these I could never find the I Love Toy Train episode that it was in. But
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta love that whistle.
Yeah.
Gotta love
Mine works too.
Gotta load that whistle. Problem with this one is the unit. Let me thread this one around.
Oh boy.
What happened there?
No.
Fall off the track?
Yes.
Woo. Hope it doesn't do that in a race, George. Sure you want to race that old blue? Boil this one up while he's fixing that over there.
What? You're supposed to be prepared for the race.
Well, you know, I'm utilizing the time that my competition has given me by being slow. There we go. There we go. I think we're getting on this. Getting on this. she's running fast now. She's running fast now. Few seconds, I got this one, George. Ooh, Lou's running pretty good if you keep his train together. Got a squeaky car on there, George. I'm leaving this one out, man. I forget how cool this engine is, George. Although I have to get a new radio antenna. I'm embarrassed I broke this.
But what do you mean? Mine's all like dinged up.
Because you don't know how to love your engines like I know how to love my engines. All right. Anyone see this? Lionel Racing. Lionel Racing. Sponsored racer right here. Walter George Woodard, sponsored by Lionel. All right. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? On your marks. Get set. Go. I got to start all around now, George. Mine's got it easy. You got to give me that. On your marks. Get set. Go! Look at that. Look at that. Bring your own in one piece with the victory to Santa Fe. Oh, I'm not going to take that victory, George. You gave me one. I'll give you one on that. That was through no fault of your train. So bring it back. Bring it back. Let's do this again. On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh, sorry, man.
You probably should just not do this.
On your marks. Get set. Go. It's got an electronic music, George. It's modern. It's modern. All right. Here. I got it. I figured out. I got it in my head. On your marks. Ooh, it's pixelized, George. Hold up. Hold up. Hang with us with this pixelization. Jane. All right. So, George, you think you're going to beat this Santa Fe here? As soon as I get this E-unit issue worked out, I got you, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think I got you on this one. Hold tight, everybody. Hold tight. Oh,
we're
back. On your marks. Get set. Go. Ah! Hello, Santa Fe. Hey, all right, you take the inside. got that fancy foosball brand. Dang it. Can't get a W around here tonight.
I'm crying. Oh, man.
Hey, is your 4449 out of the box in your room, or is it in the box still?
I think it's in the box. I can check.
My iced tea, thanks for reminding me. All right, boys and girls, who's going to win this one? I know I'm not doing any good tonight, DB Tech. Not doing very good. All right, get this pixelization back. Hang with us. Hang with us. Ben, hold on. You got to see me make George cry here.
Grandma, it's actually the Grand Funk Western.
Grand Funk.
The Grand Funk.
Grand Funk. All right, this pixelization is brought to you by Crackcast.
Somebody said, at YouTube Trends, this race is sponsored by Iced Tea, the real drink of O-Gauge Racing.
Love it. Love it. All right, we're back at you. Ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. How does it do that every time? Huh? Got blue on the run. Got him on the run. Come on. Come on, you got this, Santa Fe. Yeah. Oh. Can't get a win tonight. Dang. This sucks. All right, what we got next, George?
Ooh, do you want to see if I can go grab the GS4? Real quick?
Yeah. While George is grabbing the GS4, he's going to race his Northern. Here's my challenger to George's GS4. We'll do a little unboxing here. Some of you guys have seen this. Many of you may not have seen this. But, all right, let's see where we go here. We'll do this while we're waiting. This is my Rock Island. Rock Island 484 Northern. It's going to take on 4449. Both made about the same era. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. There's the tender. There. Here's the engine. Right there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hang through this pixelization and you will be amazed at the Rock Island 484 that's going to beat the 4449. 5100 right there. This thing is a nice engine. This is one of my favorites growing up. And this one all the time. This thing had, it's funny that we were talking about rubber bands. See the rubber band on the coupler there? See it? So 5100 of Rock Island takes on 4449. Wait till you hear some of this modern technology rail sounds that we had. I thought was the best ever. We're out of the Rock Island right here. Listen to this thing. We did a tug of war with these two once, I think. But we haven't raced them. 4449 beat the 5100 in the tug of war. Sorry, bud. Why it's smoking? Look at that. You doing this one? All right, we're back at it, I think. How's everybody at? Hey, Mike, how's it going? We're back. You're in a northern battle. We've got two 484s that are going at it. We got the Rock Island versus the 4449 here. Battle of the Titans. Battle of the Titans. Hang with us after this pixelization, and you'll see the match. The match you've all been waiting for. It is the 5100 from the Rock Island versus the 4449 straight out of California. Actually, these were think about Challenger.
Challenger.
All right, boys and girls. I think we're back. No, mine's running good. So, got the smoke unit. Let's run this around. We're going to take 2 practice laps here. 2 practice laps. This looks like an evenly matched race, George. Wires are hanging out short.
Okay.
Got the smoke.
Wires.
Man, I love these engines. We should run these more. Let me do something. I got this. Sheesh.
Indoor weathering. Why are you undoing my indoor weathering?
She looking good. 4449. Hey, have you ever seen the scale 4449, George? The one, the legacy one?
I think I've heard of it. I heard it's really cool.
Oh, it's a beautiful model. Beautiful model. I don't know if you'd like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'd love it, man.
Too
I love
nice.
this engine.
Too nice.
Too nice.
Come on. Get that thing going again.
That'd be a cool one to get.
All right. Who's going to win? Rock Island or Southern Pacific? Weigh in right now. Who's going to win? Hey, Mason Rivers, thanks for coming in. Mike says, all right, just got my email. Cool. Right on. Got the contact information swapped. James Train says, respect the GS4. James Train says, I bet the Santa Fe is going to win. Not going to work. Cross Anchor says, SP. All right, let's get on with this. DB Tech says, Rock Island. I'm an 0-4 for the night. 0-4. I haven't won a single race yet. This isn't looking good for the old man tonight. Not looking good for the old man. All right. Let's do this. Got a lot of Rock Island love. Hey, Kind Cake, 1523. Thanks for coming into the live stream tonight. Hope you enjoy yourself. Fast Friday here. Been ready to get on with some Northern racing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the inside track, the Rock Island 51 Hundo. On the outside track, straight out of California, the finest from the Southern Pacific, the 4449. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on your marks. Pixelize. Wait for the pixelization to go. Wait for the pixelization.
Is that like the gun?
Wait for it. Content corner in the house.
Oh, it's going.
All right. We good. On your marks. Get set. Go. Man, I had a real slippage out of that one, dude. Ooh. You did that. I did? Oh, yeah. All right. Match one goes to the daylight. All right. This is going to be, we should just pick them up and switch them on. Oh, you want to do it again? Yeah. All right. On your marks. Oh, we're pixelized. Again, this is brought to you by Nintendo and Craftcast. Internet for $120. The best you can get. All right, we're back with you. So anyway, for those of you here and are managing through this, I think we're back, George. We're back. On your marks. Get set. Go. It did it the same spot, didn't it? Put it on the back.
Oh, no, I got a solution.
Oh, you know what? The one thing, just like I was showing everybody, got a coupler that keeps opening up over here. But my son, he's got braces. So these are the $3,000 coupler closers right there. Oh. Right here. Straight from the orthodontist. Keep your couplers closed. But you got to wear braces. All right, George. Get that thing going and be set to lose. What do you think, Mason? Think that the 5100 is faster than the 4449? I think if I can keep my train together that I got it. The Rock Island, actually, I got to stop the wheel slippage at the beginning, too. That thing's got some serious wheel slippage. All right. Bring these around, racers. You call this one, George.
All right. On your marks. Get set. Go! Watch that on film. Holy.
Shiny. That was quite the wreck right there. 4449 wins that race.
You scratched my paint. Come on, man.
Yeah.
No. What? No, it's just a little like yeah, I think it might have been from here.
That was a good race.
Oh, what? Anyways, I think they're both going into a permanent retirement.
No way. No way. I had you on the run.
Did you cut that piece right there? Oh.
All right. We're back at you, everybody. Matt, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. See you around the roundhouse. Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out.
Adios.
See, that's the one that those passenger cars would look good with.
Yeah.
On your marks. Get set. Go! Nice! Oh, man. 2 times. 2 times.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well, we'll finish off with one last race. We'll do the GP9s.
Alright.
Yep. Yep, we'll do the GP9s.
Which one do you want?
The Milwaukee.
Oh, the Burlington?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's ready and ready.
It's ready to go. Let me bring the cars back here. I like that we're racing entire trains too, humanity. Let's see here. Train storms out. We'll see you around, guys. We'll see you around the roundhouse. We'll see you around James. Or no, James is out. Train storms out.
Forgot about the red light in the back of this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's I remember when I was little. That was my favorite part about this thing.
Here we go. 2 Lionel post-war classics. Milwaukee Road versus Burlington in a clash of the Titans. This will be the final race of the night. Please, if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. All right, George, get back here, man. Let's do this racing. Man, oh man. What happened? All right, we're having lots of wrecks here with our trains tonight. We'll get this one done. All right, George, get that thing over here.
Wait, is that red
So
light?
Kincaid 1523 is bringing this up again and says, if you want more info about Save the Chessie, go to the Ohio Pacific Productions, Save the Chessie. Go do that. All right. So, Milwaukee Road is the Milwaukee Road GP9 that we're racing tonight. That is sponsored by Wally's Iced Tea, the real drink of O-Gauge train racing. And the inside is the Burlington GP9, both post-war classics. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready? Ooh, looks like the pixelization has ended, so on your marks. Get set. Go! Ah! Can't win a race tonight. There we go. Got him on his heels. Nice. Boom. Milwaukee Road.
Is that red light up? Like, does that come like that?
No. All right. Finally got a win.
Oh no. No.
I'll do it.
Both of these have like some sort of defect, but this one the truck's like
Ooh.
for all turns.
Okay, all gauge turns on that one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. James Train says, welcome to the world's biggest game of chickens. All right. Here we go, George. Do this. On your marks. Get set. Go. Man. Got some juice on that one this time. All right. All right. Tip tinner. Tip tinner time. Words or no words with the tip tinner. For those of you that are new here, we do 3 races. If there is a split, we go with third race. Tip tinner or no, or words or no words, George?
Words.
Words. Words. Inside or outside?
Outside.
Ooh, staying with that fast outside track.
Alrighty, ready?
Yes, sir. On your marks. Get set. Go. No! Come on, Milwaukee! Come on, baby! You got this! No!
Nice, baby.
Some Nas! Come on, Nas! Ah! Ah! It is not a good night.
I'm glad you chose the Milwaukee Road.
Oh, not a good night for this second gen. Not a good night. Well, humanity wants an O scale versus O gauge. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right, well, hey, Thanks everybody for sticking around with us tonight. Sorry about the pixelization. We've had a good time running trains here, haven't we, George?
Yes.
Don't forget, if you didn't catch us during the stream, we got the $30 special. 2 weeks, we're going to train show. Gonna have it in the parking lot for the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association. Each of us gets $30, and we got to come by and with the coolest train that we can get for train that we can get for $30. Coolest one. We're gonna bring it back here to the audience, and you guys get to decide which one of them was which one of those works out best. Well, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. We'll see you around the roundhouse.
Don't let the boost hit you on the way out.
All right. Talk to you later, everybody. Thanks for joining us again.
2 days.